Hello and welcome to West Wales Karting Virtual Racing today at Donington Park National Circuit. The touring cars are going to be used by the PS4 drivers around this 1.95 mile 10 turn circuit, and this is a rerun of a race that we did in Xbox, and they're on the grid now and we're waiting for the green light, and it's go and Dan Holloway leads from pole position, and Adam Jones is second on the grid, but he's being challenged down the inside by Monty MC Momo, and there's 3 into 1 there fighting for third position, but they all get through cleanly. Oh no, just as I say that, that's driver off the track there, and we've got Dan Holloway leading from pole position down the Craner curves. Monty MC Momo is in second, Jones is falling back from second to third, Jason Cole's up to fourth from sixth on the grid, and Stuart Davis is up to fifth, but they're battling now, and Jones is on the track a bit as he's trying to get through. I think that's Jason Cole that was challenging, and he's got through now, and now Jones is under pressure from Stuart Davis, who does a classic lunge down the inside, and he's got him, but Jones is fighting back on the inside now as they head up to Coppice Corner, and Jason's still in the lead, and Jones has got through on Stuart there. So after that little battle, Jones won that, but he still lost the position to Jason Cole, who was just up ahead, and leading still is down. But look, Stuart Davis going down the inside on the curb, and Jones just manages, but no, he's in the gravel. Incredible. Jones is off at the chicane leading onto the main straight, and he's lost a lot of momentum now, and he's down to sixth position. This is a disastrous start for Adam Jones, and you got Del Boy there in the green machine. He is in fifth position. Del Boy started in last and eighth, but so that's a good drive on the first lap for him as they're down the Craner curves now on lap 2, and we've got Monty MC Momo, he's challenging Dan Holloway for the lead, but now Jason Cole's coming down the outside, and he's got a great run on him, and Jason Cole is through on Monty MC Momo as they head up now to McLean's corner, but Monty MC Momo's coming back on the inside. He's going to go for a lunge. Jason holds the inside, and Jason manages to hold the position as Monty MC runs a bit wide, and we've got Dan Holloway now. That's allowed him to get out a little bit in front in the red car there. And there was a battle still going on for second position, and you see Stuart Davis in the background and Del Boy as well, and Jason Cole now is under threat, but he's keeping his line, and Monty MC Momo had a little look but decided to think better of it, and there's someone we haven't seen much of in the first 2 laps. That's Welsh Taff. He started in 6th position, he locks the wheel and he runs over the gravel coming over the final chicane as he goes on to start lap number 3, so he's struggling a little bit. He's down in 7th. But Daddy Cool has had the worst start of the lot of them. Daddy Cool started up in an incredible 4th position on the grid, and he's down now into 8th. So he's had a disastrous start. So we've got a few drivers who have been in the wars already. And these touring cars, of course, they are pretty tricky little things to handle. As you see Stuart Davis hanging the back end out around there. That's what you kind of have to do with them. You have to try and get that back end loose to get the front in. But you've got to have the confidence to do that too. And some of these drivers have their driving styles more suited to these cars than others, as we've seen as well in the Xbox races with these cars. And of course we ran this race before, which was won by Scuderia Sam, but he's not on the PS4 platform. But these drivers here, they're very, very quick, and they're challenging now for... Who is this now? This is Del Boy. Look, Del Boy's challenging Jones. Or is it Jones? No, Jones is challenging Del Boy. He's caught him. And he's going to have a little look down the inside. We decided to think better of it as they ride the curbs. But Del Boy's run wide, and Jones is through. Jones is through into 5th position. Del Boy there coming out of the chicane. He just got on the power a little bit early, I think, possibly, and lost control. And he was on the gravel, and that ceded the position to Jonesy, who is down to 5th place, and he'll be chasing hard now after Stuart Davis, who is just under a second ahead of him. And there we see Jason Cole in 2nd position. He is 2 and a bit seconds off Dan Holloway in the lead. So Dan Holloway is establishing himself as the early favourite for this race. He's pulled out a great lead over the rest of them. And Stuart Davis there, now he's got to deal with Adam Jones, who's won the first 2 races in the PS4 races that we've run. He's been very strong in the cars, well, the Clio cars that we've run up to this stage in the PS4 platform. And Stuart Davis and Adam Jones are historical rivals as well on the karting circuit at West Wales Karting. They have come across each other many times before in the Pembrokeshire Kart Championship. They've each beaten each other, and Adam Jones, of course, he took the lap record from Stuart Davis at West Wales Karting. So Stuart Davis will be looking to prove a point here by holding him off for as long as possible. And they're coming up now to, who is that they're passing? Stuart Davis and Adam Jones, they're coming up to a car here. I couldn't quite see who it was then, but we'll find out. I think that's Monty MC Momo, is it? I think it might be, you know. So yeah, this is it is indeed. So this is a really close battle now for third, fourth, and fifth, with Jason Cole just 2 seconds up ahead in second position, and this is a fantastic battle. Stuart Davis is holding the inside line. Adam Jones looks around the outside, but he doesn't quite get him. But look, he's got the cut back. Is he going to get him on the inside here? Stuart Davis goes really defensive, and he holds him off. And now they go down the Dunlop Straight, heading onto the Dunlop Straight now. This is one of the key overtaking areas if you can get a good run out of it, but I don't think Adam Jones has had a great run there. And now he himself is under pressure from Del Boy. And look, Stuart Davis goes down the inside of Jason Cole. What happened to Jason? Jason was up in second. He must have had an off. He must have had a moment, because he was in second by a couple of seconds. And he's given up positions to Monty MC Momo and Stuart Davis as they head down side by side now. Jason Cole and Stuart Davis, the two teammates from the 2018 Daytona 24-hour kart race, and I think Stuart's got through on Jason, but now look, Adam Jones and Jason Cole, they are challenging. Oh, Adam Jones is on the grass. He's doing some rallycross, and he's off on the grass, and he's lost a lot of time. Jason Cole's made a mistake too. Incredible. This is incredible racing. You see how difficult these cars are to handle. These drivers are pushing absolutely on the limit. As night begins to fall now, you see the lights coming on. So first Adam Jones went off, and then Jason Cole got it all wrong coming down into the old hairpin and went off as well. But now look, they find themselves back on the same bit of tarmac together, and they are pushing hard. And as you can see, a lot of these drivers have chosen the Megane, the Renault Megane, as was the case too in the Xbox race that we ran. It was pretty much an entirely Renault Megane field. So these cars clearly are better than the other cars that are available on Project Cars 2 in this category for this track. The drivers seem to suit them more. I think we might have a Mercedes runner in there too, I think. Oh, and look, Jason Cole down the inside. He's trying to get through on Del Boy. And they're going to go down the Craner curves now, so we've got a battle here for 4th, 5th and 6th between Del Boy, Jason Cole and Adam Jones. Adam Jones is looking on the back of Jason Cole. These two, of course, have got a lot of history between them. Oh, Jason Cole hits an advertising board, and then we riding on board with Jason Cole here, looking at the green machine of Del Boy. Oh, his contact! Jason Cole's way off in the gravel. Oh, that looks like he had a bit of a shunt from behind. Where's Adam Jones? Adam Jones hasn't passed him, so is he off as well? There he is. Adam Jones is recovering. No, that's Jason Cole. There's Adam Jones. Jason Cole's in the blue and white car. Adam Jones is in the black car. Oh, Jason Cole's off again. And that's going to cede the position, I think. Yes, it has, to Adam Jones. So they've come together. They've made contact. And they've made contact before. And what's going on here? Are they trying to let each other through? There's a bit of gentleman racing going on here, but they're both losing a lot of time by doing this. So Jason Cole finally gets back ahead. I think Adam Jones might have felt that he was at fault there and tried to let Jason back through, but Jason had a moment of his own, and then there's a bit of confusion, and they ended up losing a lot of time, because now they're in 5th and 6th, 18 and 24 seconds off the lead respectively. With Dan Holloway there, we look at now in the red car. He is leading by 4.6 seconds on Monty MC Momo in second, and Stuart Davis is in third, couple of seconds behind. So the field is spread out a little bit now after the initial carnage, and we're on lap 8 already here of 27. Of course, these drivers have to make one mandatory pit stop, so we'll see how that all plays out. As we're racing at night now, you can see the headlights on. But this is incredible action here. These cars do throw up a lot of action, these touring cars, as we've seen. We had that incredible race at Brands Hatch too, in the Xbox platform. But there's a good field of drivers here today in the PS4, and it's a shame they don't do cross-platform really. It'd be good to get all these drivers together, and some of these drivers obviously won't race the guys in the Xbox. Dan Holloway's one of those who goes on between the two of them, because he's BTCC Dan, of course, in the other one. And now look at this is Adam Jones, and who's that? That's I think that's Welsh Taff. Yes, it is. It's Welsh Taff. So this is a battle now for 6th and 7th. So there's 2 red cars out there. Welsh Taff is one of them, and the other is the leader, Dan Holloway. And now Adam Jones has got a way through on the inside, coming onto Dunlop Straight, and he's already ahead as they head onto the straight. Now he holds the inside to make sure that Welsh Taff doesn't come back at him. And I think Welsh Taff has ceded that position there. He's in a race with Daddy Cool, who is 8th at the moment. Welsh Taff is 7th, of course. And we look at Monty MC Momo. He is in 5th, so he's made his pit stop. From 2nd he was. He's pitted. So we'll see how close he is to Stuart and Dan Holloway when they all make their pit stops as well. So lap number 9 here now. Dan Holloway, Stuart Davis is 7 seconds behind. Del Boy, he is in 10th. Let's hope he's not driving a Reliant Robin here, but if he is, he's doing a great job because he's up in 3rd. 10 seconds behind. And there's Stuart Davis, and behind him you see Del Boy. Oh, Del Boy nearly loses it. And Jason Cole is in 4th still. He's 23 seconds off the lead, so he's falling back a bit. Adam Jones is 44 seconds. He's really falling back. But we're on lap 10 here, a lot can happen. We're only just over a third of the way through the race, incredibly. But this circuit is very undulating, it's got very fast sweeping corners, and it's also got a couple of overtaking opportunities as well. This is one of them, coming down the main straight. Even though it's a relatively quick turn 1, there's still a good overtaking opportunity, and the other one, of course, is down the back straight at Dunlop. Sometimes you can pass into the old hairpin too at the bottom of planar curves. Jason Cole, he knows a thing or two about how to drive quickly. Double Pembrokeshire kart champion. And we look at Dan Holloway there, the leader. He must be feeling pretty comfortable at the moment. He's pulling out a good bit of time on Stuart Davis and Del Boy, who are chasing him, riding on board now. So let's see how this car handles. Seems to be handling very well. He's got a lot of confidence at this track, even at night, when it's a bit harder to pick your braking spots, but he seems to be coping with it very, very well. And Stuart Davis is falling back all the while, but he is keeping that gap back to Del Boy. So from his perspective, he is actually in a race with Monty MC Momo down in 5th position to see if he can come out ahead. He's currently 21 seconds ahead, so I don't know if that's going to be quite enough. He might need a few more seconds than that, to be honest, but we'll see how close it will be when they all pit. And we've got a good battle going on between Monty MC Momo, who we're looking at now, and Jason Cole, who is chasing hard after him. Well, he's 9 seconds behind, actually. 10 seconds now. I don't know if Jason Cole had an issue there. He looked like he was a bit closer than that a second ago. But he's... Oh, there he is. He was in the pits, that is why. The pit graphic didn't pop up, but he was pitting. Jason Cole's made his pit stop, and he's come out just behind Adam Jones. And he's 2 seconds behind Adam Jones, so that battle is about to resume, I feel. And it's always great when you watch Adam Jones and Jason Cole battle together. And Welsh Chaff there, he's chasing hard. He's in 7th position at the moment, 52 seconds off the lead, only a few seconds behind Jason Cole, but he's going to be losing seconds by doing that. He was on the grass there, just dipped a wheel on the grass, and that lost him a lot of momentum down the Dunlop straight. That's probably one of the easiest ways you can lose time on this circuit, is just by losing that momentum down Dunlop straight. Into the hairpin, into the chicane rather, these cars, you've got to keep the momentum up around the corners. It's one of the key to getting lap time from them. And then Stuart Davis, he's 10.9 seconds off the lead now, so he's doing 1 minute 11.9 second laps, and Dan Holloway up ahead, he's about 7/10 quicker on average. And Del Boy, he is about the same time more or less as Stuart, maybe a couple of tenths off. But we'll see what time he does around this lap now. So he is falling back. So the front three are getting more and more spaced out at the moment. So doesn't look like there's going to be a battle up there anytime soon. But we're on lap 14 here, just over halfway through the race. So we'll see how these pit stops work out. These drivers will be thinking, of course, of the long game, but they'll just be thinking of one thing, and that's just driving as quickly as possible and seeing if they can catch or make any time up to the person in front, and try not to make any mistakes. As Jason Cole there, he has enough of the chicane and decides to make his own route through there. Penalties are on lenient, of course, so you can only really get in trouble if you do something really ridiculous, like drive around the track the wrong way or slam into the pit lane. We've seen a few drivers in other races get disqualified for just speeding in the pits. And Stuart Davis takes the more conventional route through the chicane there. And he pits. Stuart Davis is in the pits, so this is going to be interesting now. Let's see how far behind Monty MC Momo he is. There's Monty MC Momo coming down the Dunlop straight, while Stuart is having his car serviced by his virtual pit crew. And Monty MC Momo, it's a bit of a mouthful to say in commentary, but Monty MC Momo is coming now through the last chicane, and Stuart Davis is in the pits. Let's see how close it's going to be. There's Stuart trundling down the pit lane, but Monty MC Momo is coming down the main straight now at full speed, and he's just got him, so Stuart Davis is behind. So he'll have to chase him, but he's getting up to speed now, and he's going to be a few seconds behind him. So I think it's more or less what it was. Oh, Stuart Davis loses the back end. Oh, well held. Good bit of car control there from Stuart. He had a bit of a tank slapper, and he just managed to hold it. His tyres would have been a little bit cold after going through the pit lane. So he's lost another second or so by doing that, but we'll see if he can catch him up, because this is effectively a battle for second position once they've made their stops. And Stuart is about 8 seconds ahead of Adam Jones. So Adam Jones is having a fairly good recovery drive here, considering the wars that he's been in. And as you'd expect, because he's been very competitive in the other races we've run too. And Jason Cole too, he's having a good time of it at the moment. He's just at a 1 minute 11.4 second lap, which is faster than anyone else apart from Adam Jones just up ahead, who did a 1 minute 11.3. So those are the two fastest drivers at the moment in 5th and 6th position. So that bodes well for the gap closing towards the end of this race, and we might see some action. Del Boy there flying through in the the Renault Megane. And there's Stuart Davis there. Oh, there's Del Boy. Look, Del Boy's in the pits. Del Boy is pitted, and now he's coming out onto the main straight. So he's back in 4th position, and he's ahead of Adam Jones by a couple of seconds, crucially. There's Monty MC Momo, just coming out of the old hairpin in seconds. A huge 32 seconds off the lead of Dan Holloway. Dan Holloway's got this race absolutely under control, unless he throws it off the road now or something, or, I don't know, disconnects. He's feeling very comfortable and confident up ahead. And of course he was on pole position. He could have won the last two races as well, but he had some mishaps, some accidents, and there was a great race between him and Adam as well, as we look at him now. In the last race, but Adam came out on top in that one. So Dan Holloway's probably feeling he needs this win, and he's really taken this race by the scruff of the neck, But behind, it's anyone's guess who's going to be coming in second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. And I would say eighth, but Daddy Cool is a long way behind, and so is Welsh Taff, actually. I think Welsh Taff and Daddy Cool, they might be out of this race, you know, because look, they're 4 minutes, 7 minutes behind. And that would be a great shame. They're two of the regulars for the virtual racing on PS4. And they're always fan favourites, so it'd be a shame if they're out of this race. Monty MC Momo is spun. Oh no, that's incredible scenes. He's out on the grass there, and look, Stuart Davis is through. So Stuart Davis has been pressurising, and Monty MC Momo has finally made an error. This is the first time we've seen Monty MC Momo in these virtual races, and he was doing a great job, but it's unfortunate that he's made that mistake. And look, Jones now, he's just got through on Del Boy. Adam Jones has just passed Del Boy. Lovely jubbly. And he's now on to the Dunlop Straight. And Adam Jones, he is in the Mercedes, so actually he's gone a little bit of a different way to a lot of other people, because everyone else is in the Megans and Adam Jones being in the Mercedes there. So although it's not perceived as being as fast around this track, it's clearly working for Adam Jones, although he is in fourth, and I'm sure he'd want to be a bit higher up than that. But these drivers will have tested these cars in practice before this race, and they would have chosen what suits them. Stuart Davis, look, he's actually loving these cars. He can really slide it around, as you can see, and through the old hairpin there. He finished second as well in the Xbox race that we ran here, after Cherry Berry's batteries ran out in its controller on the last lap. And now Stuart Davis is under pressure from Monty MC Momo, and I think Monty MC Momo will be keen to put right that mistake he made. It was very unfortunate. You don't often see drivers make a mistake where he did, just heading up into McLean's there. Must have just got a bit on the grass or something. And now we've got a battle here for Del Boy and Adam Jones. Del Boy hasn't really fallen back from Adam Jones. So we've got two great battles going on, and as we look back through the field now, second, third are close together, fourth and fifth. Jason Cole, he is about 10 seconds, or just under 10 seconds away from the battle between Adam Jones and Del Boy, so we'll see if he can close in on that. And we're on lap 19 now, so we've got 8 laps left to run here. And sadly, Welsh Taff and Ted Cool 7th and 8th. We won't be seeing any more of them. And Stuart Davis will be looking in his mirrors at that green and black machine of Monty MC Momo. And interestingly, Jones and Del Boy are catching Stuart Davis and Monty MC Momo. So we could end up with 4 cars battling all together here over second, third, fourth and fifth, which would be incredible. So we ride on board with Monty MC Momo. Oh, Stuart runs a little bit wide there through the chicane, and this has given Monty MC Momo a chance. Down the main straight they go to start lap number 20 now. And Stuart Davis holds the inside line. Monty MC Momo goes to the outside. And he's going to try and cut back and get a cleaner line out and carry more speed through. Oh, and he's got him. And he pushes Stuart Davis off the grass as well. And that was a very forceful manoeuvre. And I think Stuart Davis might have run a bit wide as well at the same time. But fantastic move there by Monty MC Momo. He took his chance. And fantastic overtake. And now he's up into second. So although he hasn't got much hope of catching Dan Holloway up ahead, he is in a different race, to be honest. He's in a league of his own. He's still now got to fend off the rest of them who are coming thick and fast. There's Dan Holloway, look. We haven't really seen much of him. But he's just enjoying the scenery. It looks like he's just in a private test session, to be honest. He is absolutely owning this race. And Jason Cole, he knows about owning races, but he's not owning this one. And he now powers down the Dunlop Straight. He is ever so slightly catching the guys in front, so can he catch them with 6 laps to go? We'll see. Not at his current pace, but you never know. And there's Stuart Davis, he's desperately now trying to hang on to the back of Monty MC Momo. You can see in the background there, Adam Jones, just a few seconds behind, and Del Boy as well. So lap 21 here of 27. Just a few laps remaining in this race. This has been an absolutely incredible race we've seen here today so far. Unbelievable racing. A few mistakes, but some great side-by-side action as well. And it's good to see so many of regular West Wales karting drivers keeping their racing skills sharp using this virtual platform, although I'm sure they'd prefer to be doing the real thing. It's still a great way to keep it up slightly. And Stuart Davis now coming up the chicane, and look, you can really see the difference. The gap is really coming down between Stuart Davis in 3rd and Adam Jones in 4th. And Adam Jones will be looking at that lap counter and he'll be thinking, can I catch him before the end? Might be able to, you know. He's really going for it in that silver and red and yellow Mercedes. Jason Cole there, he's off, he's taking the Rallycross Joker route, and I think Jason Cole, I think he's just having a bit of fun out there now. No wonder he's closing the gap a bit, he's doing about a mile less than the others, but he's going for it, and the spectators, you know, he's a bit of a fan favourite, Jason is, so there we are. Stuart Davis also is a fan favourite for his lunges, but even for him he's a little bit too far back to have a lunge here on Monty MC Momo, I think, unless he really is feeling adventurous today. You never know with Stuart. Oh, he cuts the corner a bit. He's trying hard. You know, he might be close enough here, you never know. He could go for a lunge here. He's quite far back though. Oh, I think he thought about it. Oh look, he's coming onto the main straight, he's had a great run through the chicane and Monty MC Momo might have made a mistake. And now they're side by side as they head onto lap 24. And Stuart Davis cuts back over to the inside line to cover off the defence there. And now he holds the inside, so that's a really good bit of driving there from Stuart Davis. You can see his karting skills coming into effect. And Monty MC Momo as well, he's been doing some great driving, so will he be able to get back on Stuart Davis at some point? Stuart's going to have to watch his mirrors very closely here because Monty MC Momo looks very racy indeed. Oh, he comes on the inside but didn't quite make it through there. Oof. And whilst these two are battling, look at Adam Jones. He is closing all the while. And these guys are losing time across to the first position, but I think we just pretend that this is for the lead because Dan Holloway's won this pretty much, I think. BTCC Dan. And Monty MC Momo now, look, he's in the slipstream of Stuart Davis as we switch to Dan Holloway. Just having a Sunday drive. And now look, Stuart Davis, he's holding the inside line as Monty MC Momo tries to go around the outside. Will he try and cut back? Or is he going to try and go around the outside? Or he's trying to go around the outside? Oh look, he switches the inside down corner curves. Oh, this is really close racing. And Adam Jones now is right on this battle. We have a three-way battle for second, third and fourth going into the last few laps. Incredible. And Adam Jones gets past Monty MC Momo. He made a mistake through the old hairpin. And Adam Jones didn't need a second invitation for that one. And he is through, and now he's looking at the back for second place. A great recovery drive from Adam. And Stuart Davis now has a different car in his mirrors to try and hold off. So we don't know who's going to be on the final steps of the podium here. A three-way battle ensuing, with Del Boy keeping a watching brief in fifth. He's only a couple of seconds back too. And Adam Jones has a great run out of the chicane, and now he's in the slipstream of Stewart. Stewart's going to stay to the inside to cover off that attack. Adam switches to the outside now, and he's going to try and cut back through, is he? Yes. Oh, they touch a bit. There's a bit of contact between Stewart and Adam, and that's put Monty MC Momo in with a shout of getting past Adam again. And he's swarming all over the back of that Mercedes, heading down into the old hairpin now. And Stuart Davis hasn't had a great run out of there, and Adam Jones is going around the outside of Stuart Davis as they head up now into McLean's corner, and I think he's got the inside line, has he? Yes, he has. He's through, and Stuart Davis, who gets a punt from Monty MC Momo going through there. So Adam Jones is up into second position, which is where he qualified, but he was down as low as 7th or 6th at one point. And now Stuart Davis is going to have to try and hang on to Adam Jones to see if he can get back past. And Del Boy is joining the party now as well. He's just closing in all the while. And we're on lap 26, so we're going on to the final lap. Stuart Davis, oh, he's off. Stuart Davis is off on the grass coming out of the chicane, and that's ceded the position to Monty MC Momo again, and now Del Boy's coming through, and Jason Cole as well. Jason Cole is on the back too. We've got a battle for second, third, fourth, fifth and 6th position, with 1 lap left to go here at Donington. And Dan Holloway has made a stop, I think. He hadn't made a stop until then, so his lead has come down quite a bit, but it's still a fairly significant lead that he holds over the rest of them, with just 1 lap to go, half a lap now. So Adam Jones, he's in second. As we look back at our race leader from the start, Dan Holloway, he hasn't seen any cars since the start, I don't think. He'll be wondering if they're still in this race. Dan Holloway comes through the final chicane. Right, left, over the starting grid, and now you'll see that checkered flag, and Dan Holloway goes over the line to win this PS4 Donington race in the touring cars. Adam Jones now comes through the final chicane, he locks the wheel, but and there's a bad exit from Monty MC Momo, and Del Boy gets him, and now Stuart Davis, Monty MC Momo coming up to the line, and it's a photo finish. Who gets it? I think it's Monty MC Momo. He just had him on the line. Incredible racing. Oh, and after a fantastic race here, it's Dan Holloway who won from Adam Jones in second after a great recovery drive. Del Boy ended up in 3rd position, overtaking 2 cars on the last lap, and coming on to the main straight as a photo finish. Monty MC Momo just had Stuart Davis on the line by literally a couple of hundredths of a second. Jason Cole was trying hard to catch him, but finished in 6th place, and the DNFs in Welsh Taff and Daddy Cool. A fantastic race here today.